Welcome back, everybody, to The Last Cage Number. My name's Carl, and today we're going to be talking about ISOME 2, Eric July's second book in the Rippaverse. Now, ISOME 2 takes place after ISOME 1, where ISOME defeated the Except of Darren's and located Jasmine, who is still alive, but whether she's okay or not, or needs help or not, is a little bit unclear, because unfortunately she didn't give a good answer. So, seeing that they couldn't really decide on what she needs or how to help best, they left it up to the police, saying that, well, we now know that she's alive, so we can at least tell her mom that, but anything else, that's going to be for more of the professionals. So Avery heads back home, and the same thing with his sister. Now, in book 2, we are introduced to why Avery actually left being a superhero. It's a little bit on the gruesome side, not gonna lie, but it's a very good reason why Avery would have left being a superhero, and you can understand how difficult it probably had to be for him to go and pick up that mantle again. As for his sister, she really should have listened to Avery's advice of carrying her gun around her, because when she went into office the next day, who does she meet? She runs into Darren and some of his goons in her office. Now, thankfully, before he can do anything too menacing to her, Lincoln, the founder of Projects, comes in and saves her. Now, Darren leaves after that, but is pretty heavily indicated that he probably is going to come back and try to do something again to her. So she's now going to have to move into their complex along with her daughter to stay safe. As for Avery, when he gets home, he has a similar rough reception, but it's far worse. It's a little bit more on the fiery side, and unfortunately he loses quite a lot. I'm going to end with the story there. There's a lot more to say, there's a lot more to cover, but I'm going to leave that for the actual review. This is more so just to talk about it and to get my thoughts out there and just talk a little bit about it. I don't want to go into too much into spoilers because there are people that haven't read the book yet. We're still in the middle of the campaign. Once the campaign wraps up, and maybe when we're a week or two away from Alpha Core dropping, I'll do a full-on review of the story and everything. But for now, this I think will suffice for enough. As for what's going on with Yara and the Alpha Core, we get a little bit more of Yara's backstory, and we get a little more of the internal workings of the Alpha Core. Not too much, as I said. We have the Alpha Core book coming out in the fall, and we have Yara's book coming out in the winter. So just enough to settle us down, so we got something good coming along the way, but it's not a whole lot there. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It's good. It's enough what we need, but it's not a whole-blown story. Now, as for new characters, as I said, we have the new character of Lincoln, the founder of Projects. Now, he is in a little bit of a dangerous situation because during that book, someone does try to kill him. I'm not going to go too much more into than that, but he barely escapes, sort of. It's kind of dicey how well that worked for him. So we'll probably see in the next book, but yeah, it got interesting for that character. Then we're also introduced to a character by the name of Gooding, who's kind of like a private eye slash emergency superhero. Kind of unique in the superhero genre, I'm going to be honest with you. Because, so we do have, like, private eyes like Batman and all that. And, of course, all the superheroes try to help and save people. But you don't really see someone who tries to make a business out of being a superhero. That's what I'm going to say. It's a little bit different. Because this guy, he's actually putting himself out there as well, I guess you could say kind of like Luke Cage and Johnny, who are heroes for hire. Kind of similar vein, but not quite. So I thought that was a nice addition, a good character, well done, Rippa. For the last one, of course, we got our Lady Bloodruth, our Blood Magic Witch. Looking great, excellent character, and I'm a fan of her. I can't wait to see her in another book. But that's where we're going to leave it for those characters. Art was well done. Way to go, Gabe and Cliff Richards. You guys did a fantastic job. I found the book to be very much so a page turner. Everything flowed together very well. I was in it. I wish I had another half an hour of that book to read. But hey, at least I got what I have. So it's a very good book, especially for the money. I'm going to leave this commentary there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're going to get more in depth with this review in the later months once we get closer to Alpha Core dropping. But I just want to give a brief little commentary on my thoughts of ISOME 2 so far. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hail the Iron Age, hail the Rippaverse, and may the Fellowship forever live on. Alright, take care now. Bye.